All right, guys, it's 5 minutes to 12, and we are live on Facebook. We're also live on Zoom. All right. So, good afternoon. Have a good day. Today is an exciting day for me. I don't know for you. So, we're going to be treating something very interesting, something I've reviewed for years, and I want to bring it to the notice or to the knowledge of my friends on Facebook. So if you're right here on Facebook, kindly put your name and where you are joining us from, which country, which city, which locality, which region, which continent are you joining us from. Please put it in the comment section. Let's know your name and where you're joining us from. And today's topic is going to blow your mind. It's something that, whether you like it or not, every man, every woman should ponder on it. All right, so I'm super excited doing this live today because I know a lot of people will go home excited as well. Of course, what we do here is to make sure that we are giving you the information you need to succeed. I learn, I give to you. I keep learning, I keep giving back to you. So it's a way of giving back. That's why I want to do this live. So let's see how many of you who are on Facebook now. Call your friends, let them come and join this live training. It is actually something you would appreciate at the end of this call, at the end of this training. So in the space of 3 minutes, we're going to start off, but I think we need to just start. So put in the comment section your name and where you're joining us from. your name, and where you are joining us from. I'm going to start officially, and I will also share my screen. Okay, guys, my name is Nwafor Akachukwu Sunday. I'm an entrepreneur, an author of 2 great books, and as a matter of fact, I've been in business, I've been an entrepreneur since I was born. Someone will be like, how could you say that? Well, at the end of the training, you're going to find out. I've been an entrepreneur since I was born. I've never done job anywhere. I've never worked for anybody. I've worked for myself throughout my 32 years of existence. And I wanted to bring something very important to all of you to see how you could be able to harness the information on Facebook and use it to become successful. This morning I posted something. I said, what has Facebook done for you? And I said also that Facebook has brought, spouse to some people, money, relationship, and jobs. A lot of people got their jobs on Facebook. A lot of people got their business online. As I speak with you, the business I do today, I got it online. So let's go straight to today's topic. I'm going to be sharing my screen, and I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you my screen now, guys. I hope you are here now. Please, if you can see my screen, let me see your hand, or just say I can see your screen in the comment section. If you can see my screen. All right, guys. Now, this is what I wanted to share with you. This is a 1-day free online wealth creation seminar with me. Just like I said, my name is Akachukwu Nwafor, and the theme of today's seminar is 5 types of wealth you must have. Wow. When I was doing a lot of researches and I was able to have practice what I want to tell you now, I was super excited, to come here on Facebook to share with you. If you stay around till the end of this lecture or this seminar or this training, I can tell you your life will never remain the same. This seminar is going to be a major adventure in your life. If only you could stay till the end. I can tell you it's something that have changed my life from poor background. And why must you even listen to me? I've done business for about 5 years. I started my business in 2015. Immediately I graduated from school, and I've been able to build a team of 12,700 team members in 7 countries. I've been able to win some, international award. I've been featured in some of the websites and all the magazines. I've been able to train, aged mothers to become successful wives. I've trained people who never knew how to do business, and today they are doing so fine. I'm also an author of 2 great books, The Power of Association and also the MLM Magnetic Customer Factory. I wrote that during the lockdown, and it's just a game changer. All right, so why should you listen to me? I've done a lot in the business world, and I have been able to help people make 7-figures in a month, and that is why you need to stick around and see what we have to offer you today. So you can see that it's already okay. Let me see. It's already 12 noon, 2 minutes past 12. So let's get started, guys. I'm super excited. Once again, welcome. I want to take my time now to say thank you for all those of you who are online, those of you who are going to be watching the replay. If you're watching online, just put live. If you're watching the replay, kindly put replay. Now, we want to appreciate those of you, whether you're watching online or you are watching the replay. I want to say thank you for stopping by to listen to this message. I believe it will change your life, and it will change the life of your friends. It will change the life of everyone around you. So let's get started, guys. We are talking about 5 four, I called it five. I'm going to show you the last one. The last one is something else. Now, but I'm going to be focusing on the four that I have here. Now, what is wealth? According to Henry David, Thoreau, he said that wealth is the ability to fully experience life. He didn't say it's the ability to have money. He didn't say it's the ability to own cars. He said it's the ability to experience life. Now, why wealth mean different thing to so many different people? Are you with me? It also means a different thing to you. As you're listening to me, you have your own way of defining wealth. Most people define wealth by the number of cars they have. Most people define wealth by the number of, houses they've built, the landed property they've got. Most people in the past define wealth by the number of wives they got. Can you imagine that? But I don't define wealth either. Now, wealth for me is actually your ability to offer value to the masses or to the community while making money and having time freedom and also having financial freedom. This is my own definition. The ability to create value, values that can help others become wealthy as well, that can help them become, successful in life. While you're doing that, you also have time freedom and you also have what? Money to be able to take care of yourself. Now, let me give you, for instance, for the past 4 months, I've been in my house. In fact, the pandemic forced me to create an office in my house. As I speak with you, I'm presenting from my house office because I know what wealth means for me. So let's take it further. Now, this is the narrow view of wealth that every one of you out there have. The majority of people think of the word wealth in terms of finance only, but this is a narrow view of what it means to be wealthy. Wealth consists of every area within one's life, every area within one's life, whether your health, whether your relationship, whether your finances, whether your time, and so on and so forth. So when you're talking about being wealthy, you need to have your relationship very well, like you need to have a fantastic relationship, have a fantastic health, have a fantastic finances, have a fantastic time freedom, and so on and so forth. If you don't have these four features of wealth, then you're not wealthy. If you own money and you don't have health, you're not wealthy. If you have health and you don't have a good relationship, you're not wealthy. And if you have time and you don't have money, relationship, or health, then you're not wealthy. All right. Now, let's see this. Below, we will go through each of these four types of wealth to give you a deeper perspective of them and how they relate to your own personal life. Please pay attention, all right? Pay very close attention to what we want to show you. Now, look at the four types of wealth that you need to have. When you have this type of wealth, you have a complete or a comprehensive wealth. Now, what are them? We have the financial wealth, which is having money, having financial freedom, and the rest of them. We have the social wealth, social status, acceptance, all right? Social acceptance, social contribution, and the rest of them. We have time wealth. Time wealth is very, very important. Freedom. There's nothing like freedom, guys. So if you have money and you have social status and you don't have time to relax, time, freedom, all those stuff, then you're not wealthy. Then we have the physical wealth, which is the most important. If you are going to have money, you first of all need to have a physical health. That means you need to be healthy first before you talk about time freedom, before you talk about social wealth, before you talk about financial wealth, money, all right? So you need to have that. The last one is the first one. So you need to be healthy to be able to have freedom. You need to be healthy to chase money. You need to be healthy to have social status and the rest of them. I hope I am communicating. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it one after the other. The financial wealth, money. Well, when I was much younger, I was thinking that money is meant for a specific, type of individual. Because I was born into a very poor background. I was born into a mud house. I was born into a family that could not send any of their children to secondary school. Everybody ended up in primary school because there was no money to, to forge ahead or to train them or to train us. Well, I later discovered that you can be wealthy, you can have money if you follow the principles of money. All right, not because of your age, not because of your degree, not because of your certificate or whatever, not even because of your. A lot of people are poor in America, so it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter your background if you must have this. But we need to review it because this is just an aspect of being wealthy. Money is an aspect of being wealthy. When you look at what's the economics define money as, they say is a medium of exchange, meaning that money is not the real thing. Now, this paper called money is not really the real thing. Where did I keep my money here? Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me show you. Now, let's say this is, I'm using Nigerian Naira for this. This is not the real thing, guys. The real money is the value you give to me, and I hand over this paper to you. So money is what? Is a medium of exchange. Follow me. I'm going to show you something that you'll be amazed, all right? Money is what? A medium of exchange. A lot of people have killed because of money, just because of this paper. You know why they killed? They don't have value to offer to the society. A lot of people stole. They went into stealing. They went into, robbery because they want to have this paper called money. You know why they stole? They stole because they don't have value to it to exchange with money. A lot of people, are you with me, dupe others because they don't have any value to exchange with money. So money is not actually the paper. Money is the value you give out. And when you give out value, somebody gives you this paper to represent the value you have offered. Now, let me show you something. Financial wealth, in other words, money, is what naturally all of us think about. When we hear the term money, what does it mean? What does financial wealth really mean, though? In my opinion, financial wealth is financial freedom, which is the ability to enjoy what you like, when you like, with whom you like, in terms of spending money. Hey, guys. Now, when we talk about financial freedom, yes, we are talking about you wearing what you want to wear, not what is in your wardrobe. You can travel to the US and maybe your clothes, you don't like them again. You could just order for another clothes in Jumia and they will bring it for you. That's wealth. You can decide to travel to anywhere because you have the financial capability to pay for your flights, your hotel bills, and the rest of them. And you can decide to go to any country because you have financial freedom. So this is an aspect of wealth, being wealthy. So this is just complete freedom from financial turmoil and worries, which is one of the chief causes of suffering within the majority of people's life. Now, let me show you something. You need to grow to a level where food, cars, houses shouldn't be your problem again. Hello, did you get that? There are people, are you with me, who's like feeding is no longer their issue. But do you know that we have millions of people who are suffering today because they've got no money to buy food. They've got no money to do what, to even travel out of their locality and the rest of them. But we are telling you that this is just an aspect of what? Wealth. So ask yourself, are you financially free? Do you have the ability to do what? To enjoy what you like, when you like it, with whom you like it, in terms of spending your cash? Do you have financial freedom? If you don't have, follow me. Let's see how you could be able to have financial freedom. Now, financial wealth consists of understanding the rules and laws that runs the following fundamentals. Now, if you must be wealthy, if you must have financial freedom, you need not to acquire degrees. That is not the basis. You don't need to come from America or from China to be rich. No, you don't need it. You don't need it to be financially free. These are the things you need to understand, because money controls you if you don't know the rules guiding it. But money will serve you. Put it down. Money will serve you, is a submissive servant when you know the rule that governs money. Money wants to go to those who can keep it, not to those who can, destroy it. A lot of people destroy money in this country. In our world today, people are destroying money. Now, the first thing you need to understand if you must be financially free is investing. You need to understand between assets and what? Liabilities. I've seen young guys who hit 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. All they do is to go and buy the latest car in town and begin to cruise. Mr. Man, you might not have financial freedom. you end up, you have acquired liabilities. What are assets and what are liabilities? Asset is something that puts money into your pocket. Why liabilities are those things that take away money from your pocket. If you buy the latest car that you cannot maintain, and once it gets spoiled, what happens? You will start putting in money just to fix it. It is a liability. But if you buy a small car that you use to do your delivery, it is an asset. Now, I bought a car because I want to use to do my deliveries. I want to run an errand, run around for my business. It is an asset for me. But if you buy a car and you don't have a business you're using it for, or a job you're using it to go for, then, guy, you are going in the wrong direction. You might not really have financial freedom. Now, another thing you need to understand if you must be financially free is spending. Necessity versus luxury. You need to mind what you spend. Until you spend less than you earn, you won't be rich, you won't be wealthy. A lot of people, look around your house. There are a lot of things you bought and you're no longer using them today. You just wasted the money. A lot of things, you are no longer using them. You were buying a lot of clothes, look, let me show you something. Until you're financially free, don't spend anyhow. Spending is very, very important if you're going to have financial freedom. Then budgeting. Consciously allocate your money. Don't just spend money anyhow. Don't just spend money because there's a legitimate reason to spend it. You need to pay yourself every month. So you also need to have financial literacy. How do that? You need to read about money. You need to go and watch podcasts about money. Go for events that talks about money. You know why you need to have financial literacy? The educational sector, the school system we went through never taught us of anything called money. Not even how to acquire it, nor even how to spend it, nor how to keep it. They never taught us how to do those things. So you need to consciously train yourself on how to acquire money, on how to invest money. Now, another thing that will shock you, surround yourself with financial masters. Hello? Surround yourself with financial masters. When I got started in my business, a lot of my friends, went their own ways. They refused to work with me. And I also, thank God, I refused to work with them because they have very minute mentality, scarcity mentality. And because of that, I told them, I can't work with you. Your brain is so low to compare to what I want to do. I have a vision, a big vision to own a company. And they were like, oh, what are you saying? Today I have Manus Day Vision team. I have Manus Day Diamond Resources. Yes, in the space of 5 years. So what are we trying to say? Associate with those who have acquired the kind of money you have acquired. And remember, we are talking about legitimate way of acquiring wealth. No, not just acquiring wealth, legitimate way of acquiring wealth. There are millions of legitimate ways of doing that. I'm going to show you. Now, surround yourself with those who are money-minded, those who know how to spend. There are people who make money, but they spend carelessly. Avoid them. Now, make a long-term and short-term plan and have a social behavior change. All right? These are the ways you could be able to become financially free. Now, how do you do most of these things? You can build a business. You can start up, something. Let me show you something. Every of your idea can give you money. Every of your idea, you heard what I said. Every of your idea can give you money. Now, let me say this. Do you know that the system we are using today, you're using Zoom, you're using Facebook to look at or watch what we are doing. Somebody thought about it. It was an idea in somebody's mind. And today it has come forth and the person is making money from it. So are you making money from your ideas? If you are not, then you need to have a successful behavior change. All right. Now, in the fundamentals, okay, let me show you something. Just give me some minutes. Now, in these fundamentals are constantly being worked on and improved upon, then financial wealth will not be a problem for you. Did you hear that? If you work with these guidelines I just showed you, this thing called finance can never be a problem for you. These fundamentals have withstood the test of time and absolutely works as long as you do it. So if you continually acquire financial literacy, invest very well, spend very well, you are going to be rich. Forget it. Now, a lot of people makes a lot of money, but if they can't spend, if they can't invest, they will not be rich. Picture yourself in the future where you never have to worry about money ever again. Imagine how that would make you feel. Just picture it. How would that change your interaction with the world and people around you? How would that, help you change your family situation, so on and so forth? It is an amazing feeling, right? Well, it is absolutely possible to achieve this kind of life one day, as long as you make a commitment to the process of mastering financial wealth, as well as as well as doing other things. Now, here are some of the biggest threats, or the reason why people will not achieve financial wealth. This is one of the reasons. Lacking financial literacy. I don't want to learn about money. No, don't teach me about money. I already know it. If you lack financial literacy, you will be poor. Spending money than one earns. If you spend more than you earn, a lot of people spend their salary and also borrow money to add to their spending. You are stealing from yourself and you cannot be successful. Listen to me. You need, no matter how much you're making, you need to pay yourself by putting some money aside for savings, for investment. Try some investment. There are some businesses you can use 5,000 to start. There are some businesses you can use just very small to start. So save and start a business. Even if you have a job, you need to start the business. That is how to have financial literacy. Business will teach you more things about money, how to save it, how to keep it, and how to acquire it. Spending more than you earn will make you, poor. No investment, including investing in oneself. Now, I've seen a lot of people who think investment is just taking money to buy maybe properties. No, that is not the only investment we have. You can read books. Ideas are money. Do you understand? You can spend your time and read books, gain knowledge about money. When you do that, you are going to do well in your business. So you need to invest in yourself. You need to attend seminars. You need to attend programs. You need to read books. You need to watch videos that talks about wealth creation, legitimate wealth creation. You need these things. Yes, that is the only way you can be able to learn how to also make mega investment like buying properties and the rest of them. If you do not read or attend programs that will expose you to those knowledges, you won't do much, sir. You won't do much, man. So bad habits. Following friends, going to parties, even when it's not time for a party. You go to a lot of parties, spend a lot of money, follow people around. Mr. Man, you're wasting your life. Stop, living a fake life. Most people who are poor are living fake lives. And I said it yesterday. If you're living fake life, you're punishing yourself. Gradually, you are just punishing yourself. Surrounding yourself with broke people. Hello? Have you seen this? A lot of people are poor today. I wrote this book. Let me show you. This is my book. I wrote it, The Power of Association. I wrote this book because of this very number, surrounding yourself with broke people. And I told you that, look at it. Understanding why and how the people in your life determines your net worth. If you read this book, you will discover that you're going to run away from some people. Not making them your enemies anyway, but you are going to reduce the time you spend with them. You're going to reduce the kind of information you share with them, you discuss with them. So if you surround yourself with 3 poor people, in 1 year to come, you're going to be the 4th poorest person. But if you surround yourself with 3 richest people, in the end of 1 year, 2 years, with commitment and action, you're going to become the 4th person that is rich in that group. So we want you to do what? Surround yourself with those who motivate you, those who pushes you to go and achieve your dreams, those who inspires you to do more. All right, that is the way you can become successful. But if you hang around with those who say I can't do business, and I've seen a lot of graduates who say I can't sell, you're deceiving yourself. If you're a graduate and you say you can't sell, then be ready to be very poor. I put the adjective very so that you will know how poor you're going to become. So that is what we are saying. So in case you need this book, you can also DM me. It's just a token anyway, but let's continue. Now, when you have a short-term goal, you're going to fail. So you need to have a long-term thinking. So when you have the short-time and long-time thinking, when you keep thinking of, okay, how do I join this thing? Are you sure this thing is going to work? You keep thinking about something, you better take action. It is better to fail in trying than to die and become poor in doing nothing. Did you hear that? Yes. Now let's go to the next one. The second one is what we call social wealth, status. All right. Let's see what is social wealth. What is social wealth? Social wealth or status is one of the most underrated type of wealth that exists because we naturally don't think of status as form of what? Wealth. We understand that status has value, but we never make the connection that it's actually a type of wealth. So most of you don't know. The type of relationship you build on Facebook, on Instagram, or in your community will determine also how successful you become. Let's take you down. So what are the laws of social wealth? How can you become socially wealthy? All right. Social wealth consists of understanding and mastering the following fundamentals. Every wealth has rules, laws guiding them. Number one, the act of persuasion. This is also like understanding understanding the act of selling. How can you persuade people to believe in you? Negotiation and the rest of them. If you're a leader, you need to negotiate with people. If you are anybody, you need to negotiate with people. All right. So as a matter of fact, guys, we want you to understand that this is very, very important. Now, reputation. Reputation involves your integrity. Who are you? How truthful are you? How honest are you? If you lack honesty and sincerity, you are not going to be successful. My mentor, Pastor Sam Adeyemi said that integrity is a social capital. Write it there. Integrity is a social capital. So if you want to be socially wealthy, you need to have integrity. When you have integrity, it will be simple to boost your Are you the one that gossips around Facebook? Hey, don't waste your data. Body languages matters too. If you cannot lead yourself, you cannot lead others. So we want you to understand that you must be able to have a positive self-esteem, self-image, all right, and have the proper home bringing. Now, an understanding of human nature. Just know that human is very, very important to God. And if you understand this, you will not be involved in any violent activities. You will not be involved in anything that can castigate human being because you are not the creator. The creator is God. So you need to have love for human being. Understand, an understanding of psychology. Psychology is studying of human being anyway, and their mental processes. So we want you to do that. You must not go to school to do these things. You can learn them without going to school. All right. So now let's proceed. This is by no means a comprehensive list of what the fundamentals. This is not a comprehensive, what I just mentioned. But these ones listed above cover the majority of the social wealth or status social wealth or status consists of. Now, social wealth largely comes down to how you interact with the social world. Hey, what are you doing on Facebook? Now that you're listening to me, you are on Zoom, you're on Facebook. How do you socialize with people? Do you bring value to people? Do you teach people anything? Are you just there? You're not making anything happen. Then the world is going to do what? Show you that is either you become successful here or you just stay around, keep doing nothing. You need to do something after today. Yes, it is also deals with luxury cars, houses, appearances, so on and so forth. Yes, people can like you because you've got cars, you've got nice houses and the rest of them, and so on and so forth. Although it mainly deals with the kind of character you create and how others interact with this. This is the major thing. How do you associate and relate with people? Very, very important. If you cannot relate with people very well, then people will not take you serious. Now, here are some of the biggest traps that prevent people from what? From achieving social wealth or status. Lack of what? Persuasive skills. If you cannot persuade people, if you cannot negotiate with people, if you just want your own to happen, you cannot negotiate, then there is no way you can have this. If you're not the type that can bring something to the table that will make people believe in what you're saying, then you're not serious. Negative social reputation. If you steal, if you cheat, if you do anything that is bad, people will not, get attracted to you. All right? You can still repent. There's time. So if you want to be successful, you need to reevaluate yourself. What am I doing? The business I'm doing now, is it actually a good business? Is it actually what God will find me worthy if he came down from heaven now? So we are telling you that you need something that will boost your reputation. Do good, no matter what. Even if you had someone who laid allegation on you, with your character you have built in the years that has passed, you will discover that you will still be okay. People will still believe in you because they knew you. All right. Now, low quality character. If you're the type that has a low quality character, you are not going anywhere. Ignorance of human nature. If you ignore human beings and how God has created them, well, you won't do anything. You won't go much. Ignorance of psychology. Obsession with material wealth. If you're obsessive with material wealth, you cannot have a social wealth. Now, that is the reason why most of our politicians who are obsessive with material wealth, they don't have also social status. I've seen somebody from one of the states who was a House of Rep member, and today is a palm wine tapper. Did you hear that? Is somebody who represented a constituency in Abuja in the Green Chamber, now a palm wine tapper. How does that translate to what we are saying? Because there is these persons are very obsessive about material wealth, and that's why they can go back to their past. Now let's go to the next one, which is time wealth, time freedom. I love this so much. It's becoming interesting. In fact, if you don't have time freedom, you need to sit down and have a rethink. If you're on this program and you don't have time freedom, please, you need to have a rethink. Now let's see this. What is time freedom, guys? Time wealth or freedom is defined as having your own time to spend how you want, where you want, with whom you want. Hey, I love this. So that's time freedom. I can decide not to go out of my house today because I want to spend time with my wife. Do you understand it? In my house, I can decide, oh, honey, let's go. We're going on a trip to Dubai. If there's no COVID-19 pandemic lockdown, we will fly to Dubai. So without saying, oh, my boss, I'm going to work on Monday, I'm going to work on Tuesday, no. When you have time freedom, you know what I'm saying. I just said it. For the past 4 months, I've been here. Almost 4 months now. I've been in this house, and I do my program from the house virtually. Now, do you spend your time when you want it, how you want it, with whom you want it? Do you? If you don't, listen very carefully. Time wealth is what the majority of people really want, along with other type of wealth, of course. But time wealth is something that is rare in the modern day for the majority of people because they spend all of their time dedicating their resources, both physical and mental, to earning money. Most people do that. And especially if you're an employee, you spend a lot of time just to build another person's dream in exchange of just financial wealth, which might not come back as an employee. So let's proceed. So these are the law of time, time wealth or freedom. Time wealth consists of understanding and mastering the following fundamentals. Number one, earning money outside of your traditional job structure. Now, if you're listening to me and you are an employee and you don't have an extra source of income, very soon you would not have time freedom. I can tell you. Now, if you are working currently, even if you are self-employed, you don't have extra source of income, money you can make when you are sleeping, it is possible. If you don't have such a thing, you don't have time freedom. If you are the only person that works every day in your office, in your shop, in whatever you do, if you are not there, nothing happens, then you don't have time freedom. And understanding that time is finite. Yes. Time don't change. You are the one changing. You are the one dying. Time is not that. Somebody say you're wasting time. You don't waste time. You're wasting your life. You don't waste time. You can't waste time. You rather waste yourself. So don't say you're wasting time. No, the person is wasting his life. An understanding of how the majority of people trade time for money. We're coming to that. A lot of people work 6 to 6 just to make 100,000 in a month. 6 to 6 just to make 100,000 in a month. And there are people who have made over trillions this morning, genuinely, with businesses. So you need to understand that if you are an employee, you want to work 6 to 6, even if you have extra work from 7 to 10, whatever, you may not be rich. Here are some of the biggest traps that keeps people away from achieving time well. Number one, staying in a secure and conventional job structure. If you stay in a secure and a conventional job structure, you will not have time freedom, because everything you do will be geared towards fulfilling another person's dream and vision. I can tell you. So you need to understand that when you spend a lot of, if you have a secure job structure, I can tell you, you won't have time, because every time you are spending it to help your master. Acting like time is an infinite resources. It's not. Spending time on partying, drugs, and overall hedonism. If you are the type that party around, if you are the type that takes drugs, if you are the type that, you do overall hedonism and the rest of them, you will not have time freedom. You'll be trapped. All right. So let's go straight to physical wealth. Now, physical wealth or health is the glue that hold all other type of wealth. I said it earlier. And one's life together. This is the type of wealth that glues and hold all other type of wealth and glues one's life together. If you don't have health, I can tell you, you can't have time freedom. You can't have money freedom, and you can't have social wealth. All right? So without the health and physical vitality of one's body, we can achieve none of the other type of wealth, and at least not in a wise and a long-term way. So just know that whatever you are doing currently, if your health is deteriorating, if your health is going down the drain because of what you're doing, if you own a job that is not giving you the time to be healthy, you better pause. It is when you have life that you can have money. Now, what are the health is the true wealth? I just said it. Health is the true wealth, Akachukwu said. The majority of people fail to understand that health is true wealth. They fail to invest in their bodies and minds and aren't even aware that this is even a worthy pursuit in terms of achieving all types of wealth. Now, look at this. Physical wealth consists of understanding and mastering the following fundamentals. Proper nutrition. Hello, don't eat anything you want to eat. Just because it is tasty doesn't make it a nutrition. It doesn't make it a good nutrition, I mean. A lot of you eat junks. You eat a lot of junks and you think you're helping yourself. You better take care of your nutrition. Go to Google and type proper nutrition. Go to Google and type proper breakfast, proper lunch, proper dinner. Type it. What consists of proper dinner and this? Eat on time. If you don't eat on time, you are going to have constipation. If you don't eat on time, you're going to have a lot of troubles. So we want you to eat on time. It is your health. You need to take care of it. When you take care of it, what happens? You are going to become what? Healthy, and you'll be fit to pursue money. You'll be fit to have time freedom. You'll be fit to pursue social status and the rest of them. Proper sleep. Well, I'm a victim of this anyway, but I want to repent. Seriously. I'm a victim of lack of proper sleeping. I'm saying this because I want you to understand, how I'm feeling now, because I want to take a new leaf. Some days I sleep around 1 a.m. I think of recent, I've started repenting at least 10, 12. But I want to know how I could be able to sleep at least 12. Maybe wake up later and do whatever I want to do. So proper training and movement. You need to train yourself and you need to move very well with the training. Now, health literacy, just like I said, every day my wife is online, Googling this, Googling that about food. In fact, there's no day my wife will not go to the internet to research about food. And that is why today in my house, we don't take carbonated drinks. We don't drink carbonated drink. My wife makes her own natural juice. Thank God for her. for me. And I can tell you, it is because she likes surfing the internet to find out what is good about what kind of drink we should be having. Today, you can't see us, even when we go for party, we cannot take Coke, Fanta, all those stuff. We cannot take them. So we want you to understand that you need to take time and research about health. Don't put your life in the hand of your doctor. That does not mean you should not go to your doctor. That's not what we are saying. But there are things you need to research on. There are basic things you need to have, knowledge you need to have about your nutrition. You need to have a healthy environment, people and place. Keep your environment clean. You don't need to be told. Let your office be swept. Let your house be swept every morning. Make sure these things are neat. All right. An understanding of energy system. That is the breakdown and repair. Understand how the body works. Understand that when you eat anything that has excess chemicals and free radicals, you're going to do what? Destroy your cells. And once your cells are destroyed, your immune system will collapse. Instead of you having a strong immune system, you will have a collapsed immune system. And when you have a collapsed immune system, you can go to public toilet and you contact viruses and infections, just because you did not boost your immune. So I urge you today, when you leave this training, go and research on immune boosting food that can give you basic immune system. Go and research on it, and you will find out what you've been doing to yourself. Most of us who are young, you will not understand what you're doing to your health now until you become aged, maybe 50, 60 years. You begin to discover that when you were 30, when you were 20, you did rubbish. Now it is a time to repent from doing that rubbish to your health. In a lot of people in the world, they only center on having food that tastes good, not food that has nutrients. They don't care about the nutrients, the nutrient dense of the food. All they care about is, how does it taste? Does it taste good? Does it taste good? Men, you have got to understand that the way the food tastes does not mean that the food has all the nutrients. The body will react to what you give it to. And the only house you live in is your body. Take care of it. And that's how you can have good wealth, healthy wealth. Now, here are some of the common traps that blocks people from achieving physical health. One, low quality nutrition. People think is that when you have money, a lot of money, that you can eat good food. Is a lie. It is when you have knowledge over nutrition that you can eat good food. Are you with me? I could remember when after my wedding, we never had much money. I and my wife. But my wife researched on, common food that can give us the required nutrient. And what happens? She was able to come up with some. Those days, we go to market every week with just 3,000 naira. With 3,000, we buy everything we want to use to cook. With time, it was increasing, all those stuff and the rest. But what I'm trying to say is that with her knowledge of nutrition, we're able to eat good food. We're looking healthy. When you have low sleep, of course, I told you I'm a victim of this. If you have a low quality sleep, it's going to affect your health. Lack of training and movement. Thank God for my wife as well. Today, I go to gym. Some days I go for workout. I bought football. I do all those things because she wants me to be doing it. And I also understand that it is very important to my health, not just because she encouraged me to do it. So lack of health literacy. If you don't have knowledge about health, you are going to be trapped. Unhealthy environments, people and place. Bad habits. Always at least brush 2 times in a day. Bathe 2 times in a day. Change your clothes and wash them. God created the body for you, so take care of it. All right. Are you still with me? Okay, let's continue, guys. I think my network, but I will mother the network. Okay. So, guys, you look at this. People are trapped. Let's see how that. Be wary of jobs, or be careful of jobs, or be mindful of jobs that lure you into, into it with the promise of financial wealth, which is money, and social wealth. Are you with me? Let me see, just give me 2 minutes, give me 2 minutes. I'm trying to see something. Okay, let's continue. Sorry about that delay. Sorry about that, guys. Just in a few minutes, we'll be done. In a few minutes, we will be done. So be careful of the job that lead you into promising your financial freedom, that is money and social status, but rob you of the time, wealth, which is freedom, physical wealth. A lot of businesses and jobs, especially the jobs, will give you money and give you social status, but they will rob you of wealth, that is the time freedom, and the physical, which is health freedom. Men, run for your dear life. If you have a job that gives you money and gives you wealth, as what is it called? Yes, money and social status, but does not give you health and time freedom, run away from it. Go and tell them, I'm the one saying it. It's not good for you. Now, have you seen a lot of politicians who commit a lot of atrocities just to make money? At the end of the day, they won't have time freedom because they are not stable. They are not at peace with themselves. Have you seen people who steal? Have you seen people who work, in some major industries? Let me show you something. I was once a contractor, sorry. I contracted for my own company. Very early in life, I went into construction. Having done bricklaying, bricklaying very well extensively, I went into contract job in construction. Now, I was doing this, but look at what happens. I will get some of the contracts, let's say 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. Some contract will not be up to 1 million self. You understand? So now, when you get this contract, you're going to budget how much will deliver the job, and you keep your profit. Look at what happens. After every day you come back from the work, the next morning you cannot stand up if you did not take pain relief. If you do not take drug to subsidize the pain, you can't stand up to do what? To open your door. For the next day, you'll be so tired, you'll be exhausted, and the rest of them. This is what was happening to me. I don't know anybody who is on this call who also experienced the same thing. So you need to be careful of those kind of of jobs that strain your energy, that gives you discomfort after everyday work. Now, this is the chief problem that the modern world is plagued with, and it is absolutely critical to understand that you can easily fall into this trap if you don't actively pursue what is meaningful and wise on this journey of life. If you don't pursue something that is so meaningful, you'll be trapped on this. Does that make sense? You'll be trapped on this. So you need to ask yourself, what I'm doing now, does it give me time? What I'm doing now, does it give me time, freedom, health, and money? Now, let me show you something. The consequences of these 4 types. The majority of people chase money and status at the expense of freedom and health. Please, if you're asking yourself, how can I complete my project? How can I complete this project this year? Coronavirus has dealt with me. I'm no longer going to complete. Come on, Mr. Man. Be alive first. Be healthy first. Do you understand it? Take care of yourself first. I'm talking to you because I know you have a project that is standstill now. Don't worry. Take care of yourself first. When you take care of yourself, you can be able to complete the project and enjoy the project. A lot of people, they kept complaining, I've not done this, I've not done that. You will surely do them if you find a platform that can help you to put these 4 types of wealth in place. So now the majority of people chase money and status at the expense of freedom and health. In the short term, this works somewhat to favor of the individual, but in the long term, it produces nasty consequences, very, very dangerous consequences. Yes, an individual can achieve financial wealth and social wealth, feeling as if they are on the proper path, but if they don't take care of their time, that is time wealth and physical wealth, then they are consciously traveling a road to the destination of personal disaster. Have you heard people, they say this person is so rich, he just died yesterday. He was not sick. Hey guys, you know what the man is troubling with? Health issues. You know, so many people who look good in the physical are troubling, are facing a lot of challenges internally because of their health. A lot of people don't sleep at night because of their health. A lot of them don't have enough rest because of their health. They are lacking a lot of nutrients because they're eating a lot of junks. They visit a lot of hotels and eat a lot of junk, drink a lot of nonsense alcoholic drink. And at the same time, they want to be healthy. It is what you sow that you will reap. So you've got to take care of yourself. All right? It is important for us to understand this. You've seen people who die just like that, and they say, that man is rich, he has money. Yeah, but he never had health and time to rest. I usually have time to rest, enough time. Like after this program, I'm going to sleep because I have another program by 4 o'clock. After this program, I'll go and sleep. I have just 30 minutes or 40 minutes sleep, and I wake up again, I'll be refreshed. That's the way I work, my brothers and sisters. So you got to take care of yourself. If not, you'll be traveling on a road of the destination of a personal disaster. You heard me right. Now, it is dangerous to have money without health and time freedom. I've said that. What good is it if you have all the money and status in the world if you don't even have the time to enjoy yourself or physical vitality to feel good during the process? What good? Of what's good? The answer is there is no good to that thereof. It is a trade-off, although it is often made unconscious as opposed to consciously. Ask yourself the following question to get a deeper understanding of what position you are in and if you are indeed trapped right now in life. Let's see. Am I seeing the value in focusing on my time and health along with my finances and status, and does that reflect in my action? It's a question you need to answer. Where in this 4 type of wealth am I? Am I weak in, and how can I improve immediately? Which of the type of wealth are you weak in? Do you have money and you don't have health? There is a hope. Just follow me. There's a hope. Do you have job which gives you money, but you don't have time freedom? There's a hope. All right, just follow me. Where in these 4 types of wealth are you strong in? Which one are you strong? Please type in the comment section. If you are strong in physical wealth, please type it in. Type it in the comment section. If you are strong in social wealth, type it in. If you are strong in time wealth, type it in. If you are strong in physical wealth, please type it in. Any of this wealth that you are strong in, type it inside the comment section. Let me see it. I will contact you and I will show you something. Now, where are you on this type of wealth? We are going to the solution of how to achieve a comprehensive wealth that comprises the health, the time, the social, and the physical. All right. So the real solution to having these 4 types of wealth is to discover where you are currently in these wealth types. And that will take us to the cash flow quadrant. All right. This is what I will tell you. Now, what is cash flow quadrant? Cash flow quadrant represents the different method by which income or money is generated. Different method of income generation requires different technical skills, different educational paths, and different types of people. This is according to Robert T. Kiyosaki. It's a financial mentor who wrote the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and he explained the 4 ways people make money. The 4 ways, and these 4 ways can determine if you have time freedom, if you have financial freedom, and the rest of them. So let me take you down the train so that we can see. This is what we call cash flow quadrant. Do you know the quadrant where you belong to? We're going to show you. Now, what are the 4 quadrants in cash flow? That's the question. In this book, Robert describes the 4 quadrant, which is the employee. So if you're an employee, please put it in the comment section. The second one is self-employed. So if you are self-employed, please put it in the comment section. The third one is business owners. If you're a business owner, put it in the comment section. And the last one is the investors. So if you're an investor currently, put it in the comment section. What each of them can expect of their life, and the best part is, he also explained how to transition from working for money to having your money work for you. Now, I'm going to show you this quickly before we conclude. Now, look at this, guys. This is very blunt anyway, but I'm going to show you. These are 4 ways to produce income, and also 4 ways to achieve any of these wealth I just explained earlier enough. Now, we have 5% of the wealth globally attached to the employees. So if I have a job, you are making your money from just 5% of the global wealth, and you are limited. All right? Now, if you're self-employed, you are also doing what? Making from 5% of the global wealth. And the population in the employee and self-employed is 95% of the population are there. Everybody wants to have a job. Everybody wants to go to school. And when you leave school, you have a job. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are self-employed, if you are employee, you are making your money from this 5% wealth, and you have overpopulation in this place. Now, we have the big business owners and also the investors. Big business owners own a system. They don't need to go to some of their offices to make money. So what they do is to build a system that can add a lot of value to people. I'm coming to that as well. And they will make money. And we have 95% of the wealth in this business owners and the investors. We have 95% of the wealth here, and only 5% of the population are sharing it. Let's continue. Now, one of the things you will likely to understand is that if you're an employee, you are struggling to give your boss 100% in order to earn 1%. You are struggling to work so that you can earn 1%. Now, if you are a teacher here, do the mathematics. If you are teaching in a class of 40, and those 40 pupils are paying 40,000, and your job is to teach that class for 1 month. Now, if you multiply 40,000 by 40 people, you will know how much you are making for the owner of the school. And if at the end of the day you are paid 40,000 as your salary, it means that you're getting 1% of the 100% you have produced, and that is robbery. So there's no leverage as an employee. You don't have leverage. The same thing as a self-employed. What's the difference between self-employed is that you have changed your boss from human being to a physical office or shop. Your shop can be your boss. Now, but if you have, if you are a big business owner moving to the D and the I quadrant, it simply means that you are going to make 1% from 100 people, because you have formed a team. So you have you and other 100 people that works with you. You are making 1% from the 100 people, and you are becoming successful. All right. Now look at it. You have to help a lot of people if you want to be successful. If you don't, nothing for you. Now, let's say another way of explaining this is this. If you're an employee, you exchange your time and effort for an income. You don't work to do, if you don't work, you don't get paid. That's an employee. If you're self-employed, you work for yourself, but you cannot take a weekly holiday or maybe break. If you take a break, no money will come out. Money can never come to you. So you work for money. Now, money working for you is when you have a business. These people have people working hard for them to generate them an income. As I speak with you now, I make money. All right? Outside what I'm saying now, I'm making money elsewhere. Investors, they are the people that have money working hard for them. Play golf and live a good life. Most people who play golf around, they have made it. Like I work in a company, and my CEO, I build a business in a company. Sorry, I don't work. I build a business in a company, and every day I see my CEO after some training, he will go to golf. If you know Eric Worre, the same thing. You go to golf and play golf and enjoy life. Now, let us summarize this cash flow so that you know where you belong. The cash flow quadrant. You have a job, no leverage, no dollars. You create a job as an employee, as a self-employed, no leverage, You are a big business owner, there's a leverage for you. You are an investor, you have passive income. Passive income is an income you make when you are not actively involved. So if you want to own a passive income, listen to the next thing I have to tell you. But before then, just like I summarized it before, look at this. The cash flow quadrant, made popular by Robert Kiyosaki, author Rich Dad Poor Dad. 95% of the world population shares 5% of the wealth, which is the E and the S quadrant. 5% of the world population controls 95% of the world wealth. That is for the big business owners and the investors. Now, let me show you something. Is it possible to have a comprehensive 4 type of wealth? Yes, it is. When you become, if you have transited from E and S to B and I, you can have this. Let me show you something. Now, let's continue, guys. So, what is the way forward? The way forward is to have these 4 types of wealth. The real solution is social commerce to having these 4 types of wealth. That's what I meant here. So, do you have these 4 types of wealth? If you don't have it, put it in the comment section and say, I don't have it. If you have it, say, I have it. All right? Because we're going to do something together. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you exactly what this social commerce of a thing is all about. Let me show you. What are the benefits of having a social commerce kind of business that will help you to have the 4 types of wealth? Now, number 1, the social commerce kind of business is going to give you time freedom. You heard me. I have done this for 5 years. I've been in the social commerce industry for 5 good years, and I have been able to enjoy time freedom. I determine when I travel. I determine which church I will go to. I mean, because we have duration for all the masses every Sunday. So I can decide to go 6 a.m. I can decide to go to 6 p.m. I can decide to travel to see my mother today, assuming there's no lockdown. There's no interstate lockdown. I can decide to fly today and see my mom because I have time freedom and I can be doing my business immediately I got down from the plane. All right? So I have time freedom. The next thing is you work from home or from wherever you choose. I've been working in my house for the past almost 4 months now. This is because I do social commerce kind of business. Look at another thing I do. Your presence is not a must for you to grow in the social commerce kind of business. You don't need to be there. And look at another thing, guys. You are going to earn more because you'll be connected to the global world. Social commerce connects you to the global world. Are you with me? That is when you have what? The social wealth. You're going to have also the financial wealth. And because we say you're going to earn more. And you have time freedom. Now, guys, you don't need an office or a shop to do the social commerce kind of business. You don't need an office. All right. What you need is your smartphone and your brain. Your smartphone, your data, and your brain. All right. You don't need to have qualification. You don't need to be trained in a special school for you to be able to do social commerce kind of business. You don't need it. And lastly, okay, again, you run it part-time or full-time, assuming you have a job. It is not an excuse. It would not really distract you from the job you have. You can still be doing your 5 to 9 hours job without this business distracting you. So we are showing you a social commerce kind of business. This is what will help you when you're working part-time. I have somebody who I taught this business, this social commerce kind of business 2 years ago from Abuja. She has worked for 15 years, about 15 years in her school. And when she saw social commerce and the benefits in it, what I'm telling you today, that lady was able to fire her boss completely. A job she has done for 15 years because she has a lot of benefit added to the social commerce kind of business that I showed her. Today, she's succeeding. She's doing so well, and she has time freedom to train because her vision is to be a mother that can have time for the children. That's what she told me. And today, she has that time for all her children, and the children are enjoying. And she's doing that, and she's making money, all right? So that's what we are saying. Now, You are going to start social commerce kind of business. You can start big or small. You don't need to have billions to start a social commerce kind of business. And you can even start right away. Like if I show you social commerce kind of business and you saw it at the end of today, you can even start today. And lastly, okay, the number 9 is that it is transferable. Can you transfer your job when you retire to your son, to your daughter, to your uncle, to your sister, to your younger ones? Can you do that? No, you can't. So we want to show you a social commerce kind of business that can help you to transfer your business to somebody, anybody you want to transfer it to. Now, this is the most beautiful about it. You will remain healthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to remain healthy once you have this kind of, social commerce kind of business. It is remaining healthy that, that will enable you to transfer a business, or you start right now, or start small, or run it part-time, or you don't have enough, you must be healthy. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, how many of you on this broadcast or live broadcast want to have this benefit? Please, if you want to have this benefit, can you type, yes, I want to have this benefit? Because this will give you the complete 4 types of wealth that we're talking about. The time freedom, which is what? The time wealth. Working from home is also time wealth. Your presence is not needed, time wealth. You earn more, financial wealth. You don't need an office to do that. Financial wealth, because you're going to save a lot of expenses. You do it part-time, time wealth. You start big or small, financial wealth. You can even start right now. You have the freedom to start right now. You have the freedom to transfer it. And lastly, you remain healthy. So if you're on this call and you want to have these benefits, can you put, yes, I want to have those benefits. I want to be part of social commerce, because it is something that you need to learn. Now, look at another reason why you need to learn social commerce. You need to learn social commerce kind of business because, the pandemic has actually destabilized the whole world generally. So as a matter of fact, people are now working from home. So you need to think about it. You need to think starting a business that you can build from home. It will help you, all right? Because I can tell you, in the nearest future, AI, that is artificial intelligence and robots, will replace most jobs, all right? That is a topic for another day. We could review it, all right, and see how best that happens. And another thing is you enjoy free travel, free mentorship, free training. Like most of the training, I'm going to train you if you are going to accept to see a social commerce kind of business. I will train you and you will become successful. In fact, somebody from Oshogbo joined my social commerce kind of business just on Saturday. Yesterday, she started building her business and she was excited because she was able to produce results within just 1 day of joining the business. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I now invite you for a program I have today. Remember, this program is not for everybody. All right. Now, if you look on the screen, you see that this is a 6 days Zoom-a-thon. Regain your health and get paid for it. So it is a system that has been designed. This is a social commerce. This is what I do. So we want you to regain your health and get paid for it. Those of you who are battling with ulcer, battling with cancer, battling with a lot of issues, there's a new way to health. There's a new way to feed your body so that your body can fight those diseases. Are you with me? So we want you to be part of this program. We did last week, we did 6 days like this. We did this program from 15th to 20th of June. And we are starting another one today by 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Now, this is the benefit you will get. When you become part of this social commerce kind of business that will show you by 4 p.m. for those of you who want to attend, or by 8 p.m. for those of you who want to attend, if you join, I am going to train you, single-handedly train you until you start making money. And not just training you, I will start showing you how to make money from tomorrow If you join today, join the training today by 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively. So you put in the comment section which of the time that is suitable for you. And I'm going to send you the link for this program. So remember, you must have a Zoom app. If you don't have a Zoom application, you cannot attend the program. And it is very simple. Go to Play Store and type Zoom app. It is free application. It is a free application, guys. So go to your app store if you're using an iPhone and the rest of them. You are going to get this app free of charge, and I will show you how to use it immediately. So look at the people you're going to be hearing from. These are our diamonds, in the social commerce kind of business that we do. We have Marina and Boris from Slovenia, Shayu Alofe from UK, Kasmia from Nigeria, Ruth from Nigeria, Molara from Nigeria, I myself, Akachukwu from Nigeria, and Nina, I think I've forgotten her country. I'll request for the meeting ID. I'm also going to send it. But if you say, I want to, just put it in the comment section. I will contact. Hello. It is not for everybody. If I just describe, it is for freedom, time freedom, and social status we are looking for. We're not looking for who are too comfortable with their comfort zones, who are too comfortable with taking new steps and new dimensions to life. We don't even want to see you around. We need those who are ready to learn, those who are coachable, those who want to achieve more, those who want to to produce more from life, those who want to help more people. I've been able to build a team of 12,700 in this social commerce or business I'm talking about. And if you join me, guys, I am going to show you by 4 p.m. and by 8 p.m. So put in the comment section if you want to attend. Remember, I said I'm going to take you through 6 days of mentorship to help you, make money. So between now and Saturday, if you become part of the program and you decided to be part of the program genuinely, I'm going to show you how to make money before Saturday. You should have accumulated some dollars before Saturday. All right. So we want you to know that this is possible. Join the moving train. Look at the leaders that are going to be training you, not just me. These people are going to be there to help. It is for you to make yourself available and take this training serious. If you watch this video, maybe not today, maybe watch it another day, still send your information to me. I'll still create time to attend to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I want you to know. And I'm going to also give you a copy of my new book. If you attend this program and become part of the program genuinely, I am going to, it's just life-changing. I can tell you, you wouldn't want to miss this opportunity. It's something that will change your life. So let me ask you this question. Are you tired of being bossed around? Are you tired of waking up every day to beat the traffic in order to get to work? Are you tired of falling sick because you are always overstressed? Are you tired of being underpaid? Are you tired of being stressed every day? Are you telling your children, I don't have money to buy things for them? Are you tired of being tired of not being able to pay your house rent? Then we have a solution for you. I'm not saying that if you come to my business, subject yourself to training and learn the system, nothing for you. It's as simple as that. Why do I want you to attend this program? Why do I want you to attend this program? 5 years ago, Ladies and gentlemen, after school, I was hopeless. I was totally hopeless because I was disappointed, thinking that school would give me the money, the kind of lifestyle I wanted to have. But I was disappointed. I was hopeless. My life was devastated. I don't know what else to do. There was no job until I met this amazing social commerce kind of business. And today, my life has been changed. But that is not what excites me. What gives me excitement is that I have trained 12,600 in 7 countries, guys. Seated here in Nigeria. I've been able to train people in the US, in the Francophone country, in Ireland. I have people there. So would you wish to impart people from your... Let's get it what I wanted to show you guys, and give me, okay. You have got number. If you want to contact me privately, my number is 07065450859. Maybe I should just type it in the screen. Give me 2 minutes. Give me just 2 minutes. I will show you the number. This is 07065450859. This is my WhatsApp number, guys. So you can reach me on this number. Let me show you. Give me 65450859. So guys, look at my number here. So you can reach me with this number, 07065450859. This is my WhatsApp number, so you can send me a WhatsApp message. Just tell me I attended your training today and I want to be part of your program, and you'll be invited. Remember, it is first come, first serve. We'll have a lot of countries that will be in attendance. We only have space for 500 people, all right? Which we have up to 28 countries that will likely attend today's program. So it is actually first come, first serve. So make yourself available and grow yourself and your income. So thank you guys for being on this call. If there's an area of your life, business-wise, self-development-wise, that you want us to help, we have been created to help guys, to help all of you, because God has helped us using other people. So we are what we are today because we attended seminars like this, we attended programs like this, and today you have heard this from me. Go and make it happen. Remember, if you were born poor, it is not your fault. But if you die poor, it is 100% your fault. So don't die poor, because if you die poor, it is wickedness. Think of it. Because when you become successful, a lot of people are going to succeed. So you are not listening to me because you want to listen to me. You're listening today because you have other people that God has given under you. He has brought under you for you to help them succeed. So look for an opportunity like this and become successful and help others to also succeed. Okay, I remain my humble self, Nwafor Akachukwu, author of 2 great books, and I'm also an entrepreneur. Till I come your way next time. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching this live. I said it earlier, if you're watching live, just put live. If you're watching replay, don't hesitate to type replay. And if this video has actually impacted your life, you can send it to your groups, you can send it to your friends, let them watch and have idea of what we're talking about. So thank you so much. See you by 4 p.m. Those of you who put your comment down, I am going to contact you and we'll take it up from there. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye-bye.